Well, hello folks, and welcome back to Outer Wilds. After the last video, I took a day off. I ran some theories through my head as to what exactly I need to do, because again, I was still kind of lost. And one of my friends is playing through the game. They've already played through it and beat it. They picked it up on my suggestion and fell in love with it. I told them, pick up the game, don't get any spoilers, just go try it, you'll love it. And they loved it. And I finally have turned to them with some questions as to, where am I fucking up? What am I overthinking? And I'm going to read through the conversation we had just for the sake of transparency in this playlist, so you know what we're working with here. And pretty much didn't get any spoilers, but I want you to know exactly what I've been thinking that I might not have explained to you guys, as well as, what we're going to try next, because I do have an idea. So I said, hey, can I run a few questions past you before I give up for a while? I was thinking about taking a break from the game, about a week, which would mean I start uploading it before I actually beat the game. But just some time to step away from it and maybe not overthink things so much. I said, do you have to have the quantum moon in a specific location and then use one of the teleporters in order to get inside Ash Twin? And they said no. I'm trying to think of a hint in case you want one. So I go, I know about the vessel warp core, but no idea how to fix it or recharge it. I haven't seen any place where we can actually plug that warp core in. And I did bring one of the test warp cores there, but of course it was just a single one and didn't fit. I know the game's hammering shit about warp tower angles info all over the place, but the only warp tower I can't do anything, or the only warp tower I can do anything with is the White Hole Station. I don't see anything I could interact with in the Black Hole Forge, meaning I don't think there's any reason to run the broken warp core there, or to take any of the test warp cores there as well. I didn't see where we could plug anything in, so nor do I see a way to lower the Black Hole Forge once I'm inside it. I was thinking, maybe I need to go back to the Black Hole Forge, lower it down while I'm inside it, and see what happens there. I put the eye location into the nav computer on the vessel, but without power, it did nothing. So they said, there's a detail about the warp tower angle in the Black Hole Forge, like the wall of text thing. Then I said, I feel like the white hole and black hole play a huge deal with the big picture, but I haven't found anything that really clicks with what I should do with it. And I saw the warp tower angle hint, but if it deals with White Hole Station, I haven't figured out how. I've spent a decent amount of time rotating White Hole Station, and you can't stop it from rotating once you start it, meaning you can't aim it at something and then leave it there. But I've only ever managed to teleport to the surface of Brittle Hollow. There's a teleport pad at Black Hole Forge, but I haven't figured out how to teleport directly there yet. They said, wait, you went into the forge once you raised it, right? I said yes. They said, how'd you get there? I said, I walked from inside where it joins with the ground, on the gravity brick road. They said, how did you get onto the gravity road on the ceiling? For those of you who've watched the series, you know that I flipped my lander over, wedged it in there, and then landed on the road. They laughed at that and said, so do you know what the towers on Ash Twin do? I said most of them, except the one with the broken glass, I think, which is the one that I continually am curious about. I've been to Sun Station via the towers, been to Ember Twin on the one across from the broken one. I've been to Timberhearth, Giant's Deep, Brittle Hollow. I know that all of the towers are designed to look like their planet in some form thematically, or at least to their teleport pad. They said, okay, so you at least know how you were supposed to get onto the gravity road on Brittle Hollow. I don't, specifically. I assume that one of those warp towers on Ash Twin will take me to the black hole teleport pad, now that I think about it, and I might have even used it, but I could be wrong there too. So I asked if the warp towers are a timed obstacle course, where basically I have to start at one tower and do something and then work my way down it. They said, sorta, you only need to get into Ash Twin, as I know everything else now. I've explained everything that I've discovered in the game, so they say, pretty much as I expect, we need to get inside that central chamber on Ash Twin. See, my personal theory, this is what I said, my personal theory on getting inside was to shift the center of gravity of the twin planets by putting the quantum moon locked into orbit around them, and then using a teleporter that would be slightly offset because of the new gravity to somehow warp inside. They said, my hint is be wary of overthinking. Well, that's my biggest problem always. I said, the white hole doesn't move. I feel like that's a pretty big clue for something. And then they said, don't forget your scouter sticks to surfaces. And that was pretty much it. That's the last bit of advice that I got. So, the only thing that I can think of, based on that hint, and this probably isn't going to work either. If it doesn't work, then we're going to be spending the rest of the video flying around, testing other things out. Because again, I'm still pretty confused. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. I know all of the overarching plot points. I know how the quantum moon works. I know the rules. I know the laws. I just don't know where to apply them. I know the answers to the test. I just don't know where the fucking test paper is. I'm like, feel like I'm lost. Okay. I'm late for class, is how I feel. Let's see. The unfortunate thing is, I guess I'm gonna have to sleep. Hello, Quantum Moon. Like, again, the only real advice in that conversation, even though it did kinda help ease some of my worries and make it so that I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of dumb stuff that I was thinking about, but remember that your scouter sticks to surfaces. They said that that's not required in order to advance, but that it helped them figure out what to do. By sticking their scouter to something. Which I don't know what it would be. So we're gonna fly around maybe and stick my scouter on a bunch of stupid stuff and see what happens. What I'm gonna do here, just because I need to test this, we're gonna wait a little bit. I don't want to talk to you because I don't want to break your brain again. I always feel bad after I told Chert that the whole universe is ending. I think we'll wait for about 4 minutes. And then see where the ash is. Because that broken teleporter has to be something. I've been saying that for a dozen videos or more now. There's a dead Nomai right outside that room. One side leads to Ember Twin here. So where does that other broken one lead? Like hell, it's one of the first ones that starts to become visible here, it looks like, too. Okay. I mean, we could go fuck around at Sun Station and wait till the ash lowers a little bit more. Hello, Quantum Moon. Like, I feel really bad at this game. In fact, this is making me feel bad about myself. It's probably going to be something so simple. I'm gonna be incredibly frustrated and mad that I even missed it. Let's park right here. Thought I saw some stuff flying overhead. I can't go out there too quick. Like, I'll probably have to fly back for more fuel and oxygen. That was a pretty damn good shot. Now, like, see, this one... Oh, shit. I went in. But my question is, does that work? Oh my god, it did. Oh, what the fuck. Okay, hey. Hurry up. Teleport me back. You know what? I want to take pictures. What the fuck? I can't believe that this worked. Thank you for knocking out some of my overthinking and at least helping me focus. So that's the advanced warp core. In the middle, I'm guessing. How would we get in there then? I mean, I guess I would have to wait until the very end when the ash stops falling. And then try that? Shit. Let's go back. Okay. Okay. Holy shit. Ship? Where are you? Oh no, did you actually get sucked up by the damn... You did. I thought I parked you far enough away. So that I could avoid this. Because it's gonna be a while. I'm gonna have to go get my ship. Somehow. Don't worry, Betsy. I'm gonna fly through it. It's exactly what I meant to do. Gravity-assisted ledge death. Is that the passageway up there that leads to the high energy station? Okay. Bad. So at least I have a time frame now. I know that I know for sure that that teleporter actually works. I don't need to stand around for entire videos anymore. Because again, I didn't want to off-screen any of this stuff, and I don't really want massive spoilers either. So it's good to have somebody who at least understands. And isn't going to say, yeah, you just need to go do this. It's like, that's probably going to take another 5 minutes. Chert! Do I want to blow your mind this time? Watch me oversleep and ruin this. Okay. Actually, if... Well, no. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, if this doesn't work, I can just get to the planet before the sand starts falling, but no, I have to wait until it's uncovered. Let's see, so this is about 8 minutes that we've been awake. 9 minutes, maybe. I think I talked for like 5 minutes. Gonna wait. I think right there. Sand still has quite a ways to go. Okay. Let's give it another 3 minutes. I mean, it doesn't really stop falling off of the planet until the final... What? 3 minutes, maybe? 2 minutes? At most? Pretty much a minute or two after it stops falling is when the sad, sad music starts playing. Oh shit. Oh shit, okay. Let's say I wasn't expecting my ship to be in the ash, but okay. Just about there. As I crash and die. So hopefully it doesn't matter too much where I park this. Okay. Get up here. I've stood here before waiting. Is that the sad music? I think I waited too long. No. Yes, I did. I say, maybe it's not possible for me personally to actually teleport there. Only my scout can. Straight down. The entire room down there is rotating. This is silly. Here it comes. No sand. Falling. Holy shit, it worked. I am not gonna have enough time for this, am I? Excuse me. 21 minutes, 33 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Masks receiving data from probe tracking module. Giant's Deep memory statue, Timber Hearth memory statue. 1 minute until end of cycle transmission. What the hell is all this? Holy crap, I'm gonna have to come back here. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here, in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet. The Ash Twin Project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. Really? I almost want to jump into that. My controller is vibrating so bad. I've got a lot of fucking questions. Huh. I need more time to explore that place. How can I do it? Well... Like, there's... This would be so much easier if I had a pair of mag boots. So, Ash Twin Project. A hollowed-out chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with Nomai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module. Giant's Deep and Timber Hearth, respectively. There's a lot more to explore there, I'm sure. So... Fuck. Really makes me wonder that there has to be a quicker way there, right? I mean, I still don't know why the energy towers on Ash Twin have elevators that only go up. Probably doesn't matter, I just want to think that it does. So... This is not the most interesting gameplay in the world here, but... Park right there. get our ass over here to sleep. Okay, I could have parked a lot closer, but whatever. I really just wanted to fly. Hey, Shirt. I have a question for you. I found something. Never mind. I was hoping I could tell him. Oh, hey, yeah, man, guess what? Guess what I discovered? So... what should I do? Just wait 10 minutes? I spent, let's say, a minute getting here. The sand doesn't stop falling that early. I don't know. I'm just glad to have progress. To have the final fucking piece of the puzzle actually opened up now. Still don't know what to do with the vessel warp core. Still don't know why I can type the location of the eye in there. Remember, the location that the probe found. Probe 9,300,000 and something thousand. What if I just slept the whole time? Didn't bother waking up at all. Just sleep right through it. Okay, I think what we'll do... we're going to go there a bit early while this ash is still falling. Because I am going to see if there's any way... I don't think there is. Oh my god, actually, yes there is. I just realized. I'm pretty sure this will work. I don't know if it will or not. If this works, it means I can go to the tower a lot earlier. I'm gonna crash into something on the ground there. Okay. Doesn't matter where my ship goes. If it gets pulled away, because if this works, we're not coming back to the damn ship. So, what I have to do, and it sucks that I have to wait until the sand comes back, but... teleport pads, and I don't know if it's a two-way feature or not, will... I was trying to think of what the game calls it, but the return function, where it holds a charge. If the scout goes through, and I don't, perhaps there'll be a return charge left on this thing. No, because if there was a return charge, then I would have been able to get it. Last time, whenever I stepped onto this pad, instead of having to wait. You know what if I hide in here? And then immediately... I'm such an idiot. I hope you guys have enjoyed, like, my thought processes throughout this series. I know I call myself stupid and an idiot and retarded, but hey, that's just how I was raised, okay? I gotta be mean to myself to improve, because no one else will be. Everyone else will tell you, yeah, your shit don't stink. We love you. No, my shit stinks. I can definitely admit it. Okay, so my goal is, as soon as the sand is basically ending, try to run out. Because I've tried multiple times already to just set in here and jetpack down to resist the pull of the sand. It didn't work. I've tried to block myself with this thing. Didn't work. I don't think I could wedge myself up there, and even if I did, I'm so far away from the teleport pad that it doesn't matter. This stupid little cubby hole is here for a reason. The whole time I was like, oh, maybe there's a scroll in there. That was the only... Okay. I cannot believe how easy that was. Why didn't that work any other fucking time? You bastards. Would have saved me a great deal of fucking stress and anxiety. So, I want to read all of this again. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here, in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin Project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab. I still can hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. You doubted her. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now, Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis: it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis: the cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from the device, Avens can. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon? Or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the memory modules today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here is what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. Oh God, what did they do? These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in this solar system and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. So, I don't think that they failed to create a supernova. I don't think that they I don't know. I don't think they, I think that they succeeded. I think something sent the comet to fucking into their stuff. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project, Phlox. They look beautiful, though I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of an equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues, and their masks, will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Yeah. Giant's Deep. Timberhearth. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Oino. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. This is exciting news! Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check? Specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. I feel like this is one of the first ones that we ever read. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. We've got Brittle Hollow. At least I feel like I've read a very similar conversation before. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. Poke. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Yep, we've read these ones. That one not very long ago, actually. Okay. Let's go ahead and... I want to read this. What does this say? Artificial gravity field. So if I turn that off, I can definitely fly around, fly up to that thing. I'm curious what happens if I take a ball to that. I'm not turning the gravity field off yet. I'm gonna do this. No, not yet. Like, I don't want to be hooked onto it. You are about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Caution. Sure do wish I could get to my ship log. Access the core while the Ash Twin project is still active. I feel like I should not do that. Like, that would be bad. Like, I'm supposed to... We saw this damn thing open when the supernova started going off. What if I shut down the Ash Twin project from here right as the supernova goes off? How much of a clusterfuck would that be? So this whole time, every time we looked in here, I thought that that was stars in the background, like there was some type of holographic projection on the walls. But no, it literally is just that same ore from Timberhearth. I thought that they would refine it, turn it into some type of metal, smooth-looking metal thing. Nope. Apparently not. So, let's see. I guess I can look around a little bit more here. I'm gonna say I could bring some of those discs over here and put them in. Is this me, or is this Gabbro? We know that one of them is data from the probe. You know, I couldn't figure out why the probe... what it was doing exactly, sending data back here. But now we know. That one's completely busted, huh? I wonder how that happened. Did somebody come down here and end something? Maybe somebody was plugged into that one at some point in time. One of the surviving Nomai ended it. Hello, statue. You know, one thing I'm curious about. Haven't seen anything quantum in here. I guess that there is nothing quantum. Yes, I'm wasting time. Brittle Hollow, Timber Hearth. Here we go. I'm not gonna. I am not gonna shut down or access the core this time, guys. I will shut down gravity. Because again, this is a terrible idea. I might not even be able. Okay, it did stop rotating. I say it did reject my scout that I tried to launch into it, so it's possible I won't be able to. You know what? I'll just get close to it. By the way, if I can't do anything, if this is wrong, I'm gonna end the video here, and next video when we come back, we'll shut down the core there. The question becomes, shut it down or access it while it's running, or wait until this moment. TikTok. Also, I feel like this could have been sealed better. There's cracks in the seams. Is that very safe? Could be all types of bad radiation leaking out of that, right? There goes the supernova. Okay. That's a warp core for the vessel. So I don't need to repair the broken warp core at all. There's one right there waiting for us, of course. The game did try to tell me 500 different times that an advanced warp core was in there. And, whenever we come back, folks, we are going to be grabbing that core, making our way to the vessel, punching in the location of the eye, and seeing what happens.